MrBeast, the king of YouTube, is getting hate? Why? And are the accusations baseless? Or do they ring a bell to some? Hello, and welcome back to MrBeast Live, your #1 place for all updates on MrBeast, his never-ending remarkable stunts, and the stories behind them. In this video, we will be shedding light on why the YouTube star is facing too much of a clash these days. Too fancy? Yes, you are right. But we couldn't help ourselves. It was the right opportunity. Anyway, you must have heard about the recent backlash that MrBeast has gotten himself in, as if he is suddenly the Beast from the Beauty and the Beast. Scratch the above line. This was the perfect opportunity. Okay, bad jokes aside, let's get to the root of this. Why is the influencer receiving hate? What's it all about? But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on another video. MrBeast is a widely known YouTube star who rose to fame in the year 2017. He was in high school when he started making videos on the platform. But when he entered college, he dropped out after 2 weeks of full-time dedication to making YouTube videos. Eventually, the effort paid off, and his viral video came in 2017. It was a video that showed him counting to $100,000. Later, it came to light that it took him 44 hours to create that video. That is amazing, isn't it? Fast forward to today, he has made quite a reputation of himself. Now, he doesn't need to count money at all. Instead, he now gives away money without counting them. If you have seen his videos, you would know what the hype is about. He opened up a showroom to give away cars to random people. He opened up a restaurant and he gave away hard cash with every free burger. He even gifted cars to people who took his Uber rides. So maybe he dislikes the idea of extra money, or he is just a person we consider too good to be true. Whatever the cause, you cannot deny the rate at which he has become successful over the past. In 2021, he was the fastest growing channel. Mainly, this sudden increase in his subscribers was not because he was giving free money to his subscribers. Although that has happened. He gave some of his subscribers special prizes because they were the 4 millionth person to follow him. But this recent surge was because he promoted a very good cause of cleaning the ocean. He has asked all celebrities and influencers to join hands and raise funds for this cause. With the recent climate problems, there is no denying that we all would blindly follow such a cause. All in all, you cannot deny the fact that he is a dedicated philanthropist. He has probably given away billions of dollars up until now, and he continues to do the good for the people. Now, you might wonder where the money is coming from. Well, being a YouTube star with videos getting millions of views, it is not hard to think about where he gets the money. Plus, he recently opened up a chain of restaurants that needed no brick and cement to work. Instead, each of the eateries works as a ghost and virtual restaurant. You can learn more about it in one of our videos. In addition, there are sponsors that you may get an annoying hearing about with each video, but they are a major source of income for any YouTube star. On that note, I would not mind any sponsors either. Yes, I am humble enough not to call myself a YouTube star, but the sponsors can find that as good quality. I'll market their products more than I'll focus on myself. Anyway, the point is that if he is getting the money and giving it away for good causes, why would anyone have a problem with him? That is where we are problematic. We tend to consider every apparent bad person as someone who has bad character, and every apparent good person as someone who is a saint. Not to a call out on our exes, but that is how we work. We do not give any margin for error. As for MrBeast, he has received his fair share of hate. In the early years, he was accused of giving away fake money. Before thinking that is as rude and obnoxious as it can get, it was an accusation with a full explanation. Yes, it was true. But MrBeast later replaced the fake cash with real checks. He said that with an insane amount of cash out in the open, people would just suffocate him. It does sound believable. So let's move on to what other accusations he received. In 2019, he caught himself in a feud with another YouTuber. The opposition claimed that MrBeast had copied his work, to which MrBeast replied in the same tone and slur. At this point, MrBeast had only 24 million followers, unlike the whopping 95 million today. We are sure when you see this video, his number of subscribers may increase. However, the feud did not catch any fire. Although both channels claim that the other copies their original content, we cannot say for sure who is right. But we can say that MrBeast did not give any heed to this guy, shouting accusations of plagiarism at him. He did reply once, but that was it on this parade for the Plag Reel. Don't you just hate the word plagiarism? How many times did you have to worry about plagiarism in your assignments? Copy below for a fun thread of interesting stories. If we come to a more recent accusation, he got hate for not being the best boss in the industry. While it is true that we do not like any of our bosses, it is hard to even be around some. That was the case with some of the employees under MrBeast's work. He had hired 50 employees and shifted them to a warehouse for various purposes. While some of them termed MrBeast as a nice and friendly employer, not many agreed with this stance. And that is not surprising considering the video we are doing right now. But yes, a lot of employees came forward saying that the environment was toxic and the employees were not getting enough credit. MrBeast did not respond to any of these accusations, but his fans did the work for him. An employee posted a YouTube video about how he had faced the worst week under the supervision of MrBeast. But soon enough, with the backlash from the fans, the employee deleted the video. Now, we do not know the kind of boss that MrBeast was, but we sure do wish to create a work environment where bosses do appreciate and give credit to employees. In another recent story, MrBeast received a lot of hate from his viewers. We would like you to differentiate between his viewers and his loyal fan base, but that is a given, I hope. Anyway, what happened was that MrBeast came up with another challenge for one of the lucky people. To no one's surprise, it was another random yet hard stunt that the person had to pull off in order to win money. But people were a bit skeptical about the kind of stunt he pulled this time. He asked a person to stay in a windowless room for 21 days straight. He had the privilege of eating food made by professional cooks, and the room was cleaned by proper cleaners throughout the 21-day period. There were entertainment items stacked up in the room, but removed one by one each passing day. And at the end of the time period, there was a $340,000 prize awaiting the lucky person. But the internet lost it, saying that he was putting a person under mental torture. Solitary confinement is no joke, especially when you have seen bad prison movies. But this sort of solitary confinement had a bit more luxury than those slum prisons. However, the internet did not see that, and MrBeast received a lot of disliking comments for his little stunt. On the other hand, the person who was put into this room had a different opinion. He explained how he had been given the opportunity to end the game if he wanted, with the press of a single Dexter-like button. Please know what Dexter in his laboratory button means in this context. No, not the Dexter of Netflix. Similar to this, MrBeast got a lot of bad comments when he recreated Squid Game. He was accused of copying the show and stealing all the limelight. But the Squid Game house itself was quite happy with this recreation. They said that it would boost the popularity of their show. All in all, MrBeast has received his side of backlash in these passing years. Yes, the fame is there, and so is the loyal fan base. But that is what happens when you become a known star in the entertainment world, sadly. We hope that you liked the video and it gave you a different perspective on the bad side of being a celebrity. Yes, they are under the spotlight at all times, but then again, they are humans. Similarly, MrBeast may have received a lot of hate for a lot of different things, but let's not forget about the good things he has done. And we do hope for the actual things he has done wrong, he will try to fix them. We further hope that the next time people jump up on someone, you will research before spreading hate and bad comments. Speaking of which, please leave a comment and a like, and subscribe if you enjoy our content. Until then, peace out and be kind, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.